Hello, this is Broly SS God, and I'm back with another video. And I would like to talk about um, how Marvel might and maybe should let go of Capcom and bring in somebody new to the table. Not brand new, but a new versus with Marvel, and just let Capcom just do their own thing with another franchise, And I got a few suggestions of who I would like to see versus Marvel that's not Capcom finally. And my first suggestion I say is Marvel versus DC Universe. Imagine seeing your favorite Marvel character versus your favorite DC character. You know what I mean? Sentry versus Superman. Blue Marvel versus uh okay, I'm not scripted, so this is coming on top of my head. You know what I'm saying? So like, Blue Marvel versus somebody strong as hell too on the DC side. Like, uh, damn, I don't know, Dark Side. I don't give a fuck to get Dark Side or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dark Side strong as hell. You know what I mean? So like, Dark Side, I don't know. Silver Surfer, bruh. Like, you got Solomon Grundy. You know what I mean? Like, Batman and so many characters that versus each other in the game, like Storm versus Wonder Woman, bruh. Cause look, they had a combo Storm versus Wonder Woman, and Storm tore that ass up. I won't do it in a damn game. But yeah, I think it'll be cool to see that, like Marvel versus DC, and give us all the X-Men characters. I want the full roster, though. Like, don't hold nothing back. I want X-Men. I want X-Force. I want X-Factor. I want everything in this game, bro. I want all of Marvel Justice League. I want everything in the game. I know I sound crazy, but I don't give two fucks. I want it all, bro. I want it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the roster to be humongous, outrageously humongous, bro. And look, and it'll be five versus five, nigga. Four versus four, nah. Five versus five, my nigga. Yes, sir. So look. Now, um, I also would like to see Marvel versus Image, Image comic books. You know, the guys that did like Spawn and uh the Wildcats and so on. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that'd be pretty cool to see that too. Marvel versus Image comic books. Megaton Man, the Savage Dragon, and so on. You know what I mean? I think that'd be pretty cool to see that as well. Um, Next up is this is gonna be a huge franchise, and I think that Marvel might give the okay to do this. And the next one I would say will be Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Marvel versus Dragon Ball. Oh, bruh. Look, Marvel versus DC would make a ton of money, and it would. A ton of money. It would outblow anything out there as far as a fighting game. Blow it out the water, right? Bruh. If they make a Marvel versus Dragon Ball game, woo! It will break records too. They both will. They really would. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather see Marvel versus Dragon Ball instead of seeing Marvel versus Capcom. Because to me, in my opinion, this my opinion, like these franchises I'm naming, but that's not Capcom has way better characters than me, in my opinion. Like better superheroes, better villains, well-known people. Capcom got well-known people too, but it's just Capcom. It's just, oh, look what I'm fighting right now. Like, okay, it's a Dark Side character, right? But it's just him. You know what I mean? Like, his name doesn't pull no weight like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like that. I mean, he's a well-known character, I guess. Like back in the day, but you know what I mean. It's just it doesn't pull. It doesn't make me say, you know what, I gotta make him. I gotta make this character. It's not like that for me. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. Like it's just a Capcom character. It's just something that they made. And ain't nothing like I grew up with in my childhood, like watching cartoons or reading the comic books about that person. It's not like that with Capcom for me. For me, that's how I feel. So like, I don't uh, really care for the characters as much. Only characters I can really care about in Capcom side is just the ones I played with when I was in childhood. It was like probably like Ken and Ryu and Chun Li. That's it. The rest of them, well, probably Dante, because Dante was like on my PS2 era. I played like Devil May Cry, but it's not even with them. I don't feel like it's the bond is that great for me. Be like, I gotta play with this character. I gotta main this character in a Marvel game. If it was just a standalone Street Fighter game or whatever kind of game it is, it'd be different. But like, if I'm playing with Marvel characters like this, and hold on, I get these bitches out. Or like Wolverine, it's like, why would I want to use a Capcom character when I'm fighting against somebody like this? Like seriously, bruh, it's nah. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh when I pick somebody like Wolverine, um, I want to fight against somebody else that's well known and that's a superhero out of the comic books and out of the cartoons that I grew up with, not just somebody that's been made up in a Capcom universe. And here you go, that's your Capcom character. Like I said, even Chun Li and all them, same thing with them. Like even though they're well known in the fighting community and everything, but it's like, but not in. They're not superheroes though. They're just martial artists. What they're kind of strong. They're strong, but they're martial artists. I know they say the same thing about like okay, like Iron Fist. She's just a martial artist, but he got power. But the thing about it, he's a part of Marvel. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's still different for him. He is a part of Marvel. These guys aren't. They're not from comic books. They're not from the cartoons and so on and so on. It wasn't made by Stan Lee. You know what I mean? So like, it's just how I feel, man. But yeah, I just would like to see Marvel like break away from Capcom. I mean, look at this. Hold on, let me do that. Um, look at it, Cable, bro. Look at this nigga. And imagine how these guys would look today, like modernized. Like in another round type of like style, like like Mortal Kombat. The way they would look in that type of game, because like another thing too, don't get me wrong, like comic book characters, like the comic book styles is cool like this, but I want to see something different. Even the Marvel, I ain't even gonna lie, like the Marvel Tokon game, it's cool and everything. It's good. It's cool, but I'm more of like a realistic type of guy. I like my games to look more realistic, so I'm leaning towards like more with like if they gave it like another round style look, as far as the way the characters are designed, how they're the art style of it. I like it more realistic style to me, in my opinion. This is cool. It's still hey, it's Marvel, right? You know what I'm saying? But, bruh, if I get to see a little more realistic, oh my god, bro, it'll be sick. It'll be sick, man. Like how they did Spawn. Oh, that joint look tight. They got Spawn and RoboCop and Rambo and Terminator. I think they look so sick. But all they need is just the mechanics of this game, Marvel vs. Capcom. You know, if they can give the game this kind of mechanics, but yet look like another Realm Studios MK games, I'd be happy. I'd be so happy. But I'm just happy to get the game. Period. I ain't gonna lie. Like we need another Marvel game in the first place. I just wish that they went with a different art style compared to what they have right now. As far as this new one that's coming out, I just want someone a little more realistic. Kind of like okay, like for instance, there's another game that came out years ago. It was on mobile. Um, let's just break away from the fighting game thing. Now, what I want them to do too, as far as Marvel, I would like for them to like give us an open world game, like Marvel Future Revolution on the mobile with that. um, the game was fun, and it should have survived. And I wish to God that they actually put that game on console. I think it would have done very well if they put it on console and not make everything so expensive. I think that's what made the game like die because like they made stuff so expensive and they got everything was for like whales, whatever you want to call the people that want to buy all this high price stuff. And I think what happened was a lot of people just stopped buying it. It was just too expensive and the game just died. But it was a very fun game. But I played it off and on, but like they sometimes I had to delete it off my phone because I didn't have enough space, whatever. So anyway, I would like for them to like also make an open world like Marvel game. Um, I would like to for them to do like an X Men game. If not that, like at least like uh, a overall Marvel game. Period. Just like you can play any character you want. You know what I'm saying? But that sounds so a lot of servicey because there'd be so many people to choose from. So maybe like I don't know, make a little. Then again, hell no, they can do that because like they did it for Marvel's Avengers, right? Marvel's Avengers, if you really think about it, they're like the Justice League. You can add on so many people. No, that was a live service game. Shit. Well, just make it small, like an X Men game. Make it add in DLC. Make it like 4-player co-op, like offline, and maybe like 8 players online. I don't know, like I would just like to see, and I wanted to look like an Avengers the game, like more realistically looking. I don't want. I'm not much of a cartoon like type of guy as far as like playing on modern day consoles like that. I mean, it looks good, like Dragon Ball Fighters look good, but yeah, that's another thing we'll get at too. I know my little place, but this is another thing we'll get at too though. What I noticed about Dragon Ball Fighters, that game looks really good. It does. Um, I can accept that game a little bit. I can tolerate that game a little bit because it looks so good, right? But I don't know about Dragon Ball. I'm not Dragon Ball. The Marvel Tokon game. It don't look as colorful as Dragon Ball Fighters. It looks more washed out, and I guess that's why I'm kind of like not really feeling that the color, the outer star for that game too much. It looks really washed out to me, in my opinion. Like the background and the characters don't look all that um they don't have that much color to their outfits. Storm looks great. Don't get me wrong, she does, but it just seemed like Captain America looked like he washed out some and his blue suit. Uh, who else? Kamala, same thing. Looked like she's a little washed out to me, in my opinion. The back the background look washed out. The stages look washed out in the background. I don't know, man. Like if they had went with the Dragon Ball Fighters style, I'll probably like that a lot better as far as the art style look, a more vibrant, more full, more colors that will just smack you in your face like bam, we're here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But that's all I gotta say, guys. Like I just want to see more Marvel games. I like to see Marvel versus different franchise besides Capcom. So I'm tired of Capcom. I don't hate Capcom and like that, but I'm just tired of seeing Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom. Fuck a Capcom. Give me Marvel versus DC, baby. Give me Marvel versus Dragon Ball Z, baby. Give me Marvel versus like Image Comics, Image anything besides Capcom. Please, please, bruh. I don't know who did the Marvel vs. Infinite as far as the art style. But it ain't gonna lie, it did look trash. It did. A lot of characters didn't look all that great in that game, and I understand that. But what saved me for the game was just the mechanics. The fight mechanics to me was just way better. It's easier to pull off, in my opinion. But actually what I was saying with the Marvel open world thing, like I'd like to see that happen. You know, let them do an open world game for online, no live service, and open world and open and online. And I think that would be pretty cool. You know, um, that's why I said like online, at least like total like 8 players, open world. You know, or more than that. It could be more than 8 players. Like, how about 10 or 20 players? I don't know. Like, they can do something where like people are out there that they're saving the city, or um, damn, I don't know. This something that's not live server, but yet it's multiplayer. You know what I mean? That's what I want them to do. And it's story driven. You can do PvP and also PvE and PvP. And I don't know. Give us some good DLC. Good yeah, good DLC and everything for it. But that's it, guys. That's all I gotta say. What do you guys think? How you guys feel about Marvel vs. DC over Marvel vs. Capcom? Would you rather see Marvel vs. Capcom or Marvel vs. DC? Or would you like to see Marvel vs. Dragon Ball Fighters? How you guys feel about that? If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the like button. And also, let me know in the comment sections how you feel. Like, what do you guys think? You know, about Capcom like just stepping down for a good while and letting Marvel do their own thing with their own Marvel game, and also branching out to different types of other franchises besides Capcom. What the names I just giving you. So I'm all Marvel vs. DC baby, Marvel vs. Dragon Ball Z baby, everything but Capcom. That's how I feel. But that's all I gotta say, guys. Take it easy. God bless. One love. Be safe.